Happy New Year. It is 2022 and it is New Year's Day. And we're doing a hike today up Salida Gulch Trail here in Prescott, Arizona. And as you can see, we got snow here last night. It's not a lot, maybe a couple inches, but it will be a factor today, I think, on the trail. Only not because it's going to be deep snow or anything like that, but it's going to be slick and icy, I'm sure. It is only a 4.5 mile hike. We're starting this now here at noon, so it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We wanted to start a little bit later because it was really cold this morning. But it is 30 degrees right now, but there is a 15-mile-an-hour wind, so it is actually probably feeling more like 24. And because it's noon, the temperature's only going to go down as the day goes on. So we're going to start this now. It's only about 800-foot gain. It is a loop, and we're going to do the trail. We'll do it clockwise. So again, it's not going to be deep snow or anything like that, but we do have our micro spikes, which will be in handy today. As you see, Marianne's putting hers on right now. I'm actually going to wait a moment and see how the conditions are actually on the trail, but it never hurts to put them on and be prepared. So, all right, so that's pretty much it, and we're going to get this hike started, and it should only take, from what I'm hearing, a couple hours to complete this. But again, snow conditions might slow things down just a little bit. I'm excited because it's the first day of the year. It's always great to start the year off with a relatively cool hike. Short, but it should be really fun. So let's get it going. It's a new year. One thing that hasn't changed is that we messed this up already. We messed up going the wrong way. So in the beginning of the trail, we were supposed to go right and we went left. On the GPS, it does show that this is a trail, or actually a unpaved road, which it is. But it took us until like 0.3 of a mile to realize that we were completely way off track by about 1/4 of a mile the other way. So we're backtracking now and getting ourselves on the correct trail, and then we can continue on with this hike. All right, so we made it back to the mistake. As you see, Marianne's coming down the hill when we were supposed to stay here on the 95 and go straight, stay low through the canyon. So yeah, that was a mistake that we made here in the beginning, which cost us it was about maybe a 1/2 mile, maybe 0.6 in total for that mistake to be fixed. So no big deal. It was only 4.5 miles for the hike anyway, so now it's going to be like 5. It's a beautiful trail now because it's covered in snow. You know, the trees are covered, you get the rocks, I mean, it's just, it's like a winter wonderland with not like deep snow, right? But just enough to cover the ground and just be really pretty. I read some comments before doing this hike, and some people were saying that it's kind of a boring, easy hike. But when you add the snow to it like today, it adds a whole new level of awesomeness to it. And super happy that we decided to come out today, right after last night's snowstorm. We see already a lot of tracks on the ground from a lot of people that must have came out here early this morning. So we're certainly not breaking trail, and but it's very pleasant out here and very refreshing. A little cold though. Seems as though we're at the high point here. I mean, there is no actual peak. Kind of knew that going in, although we did pass a peak off the trail, which I was very interested in. It turns out that it was actually Spud Mountain, and this trail again did not go to that peak. It looked pretty easy to cross country up it, but that really wasn't what we were set out to do today, so we're going to do that another day. But as far as the views up here, it's really nice. You can see inside the canyon and the surrounding peaks. It almost feels like we're actually in a valley because we're completely surrounded by other like peaks and humps, like these humpy peaks. You know, they're not like really predominant peaks. They're just like up and down. I mean, once you get up on some of these ridges, I mean, it'd be easy just to start bagging like a bunch of peaks. But again, we're not out here for that today. And what you can do, I see if I can get it. You can see Mount Humphreys off the distance there. You see it's way out there, a big white thing. It's extremely clear out today. I mean, to see that clear from where we are, I mean, it would have to be very clear. So the visibility is fantastic. But yeah, so it looks like we're working our way down the trail here, and at some point it's just gonna kind of shoot right down, right back at the right towards the Jeep. And I think we're gonna be hitting that point very soon. Voila, just like that. It's over. That was cool. That was a cool, short, easy, but fun hike. But it was because of the snow. If it wasn't for the snow, it would have been maybe too easy, maybe a little boring. But because there was no peak, and the beauty really came out when you have snow on the ground. So perfect day to do it. I still suggest if you want an easy hike, up in the Prescott, Arizona area, definitely suggest it. And it's even less than a half day hike. We knocked it out, besides the initial mistake, in about 2 hours, and we really just took our time and shot the video and everything. So, really fast hiker could probably do it in an hour and a half or even quicker. So, but that's it. This one's complete. We got some cool hikes coming up here in 2022, so stay tuned for those, and we'll see you on the next one.